So, a few years back, 2016, as most of you already know, my dad was killed by a drunk driver who was a repeat offender. Obviously, the courts didn't see a reason to take his license from him, but that's neither here nor there nor the point of this video. So at that time, the family, the Woodson clan, kind of fell apart. It became every unit for themselves type situation, because nobody wanted to see anybody else, because everybody looked like him. And it's your usual run of the mill. It's just it lasted for a couple of years there, where everybody was just like, I can't handle seeing such and such, or I can't handle seeing what's his face, and so on and so forth. Right after he died, we had intercession prayer at the funeral home, because given our faith and whatnot, we do believe in raising the dead and all of that good stuff. I had a lot of people asking me if I still believed in that, because obviously he's not here, so it didn't work this go around. Hey, my bad, y'all. I'm kind of working and knocking my table and stuff over. But anyway, to answer that, yes, I do still believe in it, because it's still fact. You can still raise people from the dead and all this. But the part that they don't tell you when they're teaching you these things, when you're growing up and you're reading scripture and all that kind of stuff, nobody ever mentions the pure and simple fact that it's our choice. It's our choice to pray, to try and bring them back, and to call them from wherever it is that they went and all that kind of stuff. But they also have choice, and your choice doesn't overrun their choice, if you know what I mean. So, like, let's say somebody died. Obviously, they were an wretched sinner or something their entire life, so you know where they're going. They're going to hell. You sit there and you can call them, and you can give them that command to come back. And obviously, or at least in my way of thinking, if I'm going to hell and somebody calls my spirit back and God gives me the option to listen to them, I'm running back, because who wants to be in hell? Who wants to burn for eternity until such time as hell just disappears or whatever? But on the flip side of that, you have the ones that go to heaven, the ones who did what they were supposed to do and did it well, and the ones who earned their spot. You sit there and you can call them. You can call them and call them and call them. But if they don't want to come back, there's nothing you can say or do that's going to force them to. We can sit here all day and want them to come back. But I looked at it like this. I have kids. Okay? And my children are young. Like babies. Like, had them in 2013, 2015. So, if something were to happen to me, and I believe I'm going to go to heaven, because I'm working my butt off. I may not be perfect, but God searches the heart of man just as much as he searches their deeds. So God knows. And I'm pretty sure, that I'm going to go to heaven.